Hello, I am Tato Cat and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Sentimental Trickster Soichiro's Route. Previously, after making some really awesome hamburgers, okay, with Soichiro and talking about what kind of character he played in his board games. So when they say board games, it just sounds like D&D to me. But whatever. We went back to school, and before we went back to school, we read the diary again. And, yelled at ourselves. But then we were at school now, and we're acting with Jin, because we pulled him in. Shinya, because why not? And Kane, which isn't, he's not really doing anything for this acting skit, by the way. Very disappointed. And we're at a tomb. And yeah, that's where we left off. Indiana opened all the graves. They had indeed contained bacteria that would make him very sick and eventually kill him. Oh man. Why is Shinya so happy about it? Fortunately, 1 year earlier, the tomb had been invaded by criminals wanting to steal its riches. They opened the grave first and dropped dead. Few minutes after. I take it Shinya is not going to be pleased with this. Ha! You see? Yeah. Looks more disappointed. But who had cleaned up their bodies and closed the graves? That remained a mystery for the time being. Everyone looked at me in total silence. Hell yeah. Beware the narrator. The corridor turned diagonal, leading deeper and deeper into the earth. The archaeologists felt that they were nearing the end of their journey. Finally, they reached the second chamber. Right in the middle of it, they saw a big pile of gold and precious stones. At the top of the pile, there was a dragon. The dragon. We should stop. This is getting ridiculous. I'm sorry. Did the instructions say historical non-fiction? No. They didn't say no dragons either. And the tomb was of unknown origin. Exactly. Shinya looks pointedly at Soichiro. Soichiro clears his throat. Now, there's no need to get upset, said the mighty dragon. The creature raised its head and regarded the archaeologist with ancient, all-knowing eyes. Soichiro blinked and stared at me. I bet that in a moment he'll start sweating. The team is silent, so I decide to help. The archaeologist stood still, gaping at the dragon. They couldn't believe that my phone needs to stop ringing right now. Ignore that the mythological creature truly existed. Shinya lets out a long, suffering sigh. Did he give up? Why did I read it like the narrator? The dragon isn't real. I wouldn't be surprised if the tomb had defense mechanisms in the form of a hallucinogenic gas, said Bob. But in his heart of hearts, he hoped he was wrong. Suddenly, he remembered his childhood. He used to dress up as a princess, and the other children would make fun of him. So he stopped and conformed to their expectations. Now, he thought, please let him be real. If a dragon can exist in this world, then maybe my dream. The room is very quiet. Everyone regards me in silence. It seems I went in an unexpected direction. Maybe it hit a little too close to home. Soichiro recovers first. Greetings, travelers. What brings you to my cave? Tomb. My tomb? Greetings. Oh, greetings, dragon. The villagers are scared of the strange noises coming from here. Do you know anything about them? Ah, yes, it was me. I have a problem with snoring. Please tell them not to be scared. Oh, and take some of my gold as compensation. You are very kind. Thank you for understanding. And for the gold. We'll be on our way now. Take care. Both Jin and Soichiro seem satisfied with the outcome. I don't know about you, but if I found out here, if I found out there was a dragon living under my town, it wouldn't help much if he was polite. Even to me. He's a polite dragon, I'd be cool with it. I glanced at Kane. He's smiling, but avoids my eyes. No one seems to mind that he didn't really say anything. I guess the visuals were enough. Maybe he didn't like my description of him. I'll ask him later. With the dragon's blessing and gold, The archaeologists returned to the village. Everyone was sympathetic about the snoring problem, and they lived happily ever after. The end. The students clap and cheer. It's by no means a flawless performance, but they seem happy with it. Two more teams get to act out their scene before class ends. My phone wakes me up. It's Bob. Hi, Mom, what's up? Hi, Haru. Today is a very special day. Oh, are you and Dad getting back together? Don't you think it'd be a bit awkward with your new husband and all? Ha ha. Very funny. Thank you. I thought so too. Happy birthday, Haru. Thanks, Bob. So, how are things? Pretty good, I think. I finally got over my stage fright. You should see me act. I bet you're as good as your mom. I wouldn't go that far. My mom is a freaking genius. Well, if you say so. What about your other classes? Do you enjoy them? Everything's really interesting. Well, maybe except art history, but only because the teacher is a walking, talking corpse. Wait, you're not talking about Mr. What was his name? He's an old man who wears an oversized suit with a ridiculous comb over. Yep, that's him. You're kidding. He's still teaching? I thought he retired. He should. He's must be 100 years old. Well, he was around 60 when I was studying. Anyway, you probably have a lot of homework. I let out a long, suffering sigh like only a student can. Heaps and heaps of it. Remember not to stay up too late. Sleep is important. No, we gotta read a diary, Mom, okay? We shouldn't, but we have to. I know, Mom. Are you eating properly? Yeah, sure. You're not eating Soichiro's cooking, are you? Well, oh no. I remember it being quite bad, so he really didn't improve over the years, huh? I think I should take his side on this one. After all, we're committing kitchen atrocities together now. You're cooking together? Yep. I see. And have you, killed anyone? Nope. At least not yet. I was going to ask that. I wasn't going to ask that. She laughs and I feel the corners of my mouth. But okay, tug up in response. I'm glad she called. Have you talked to him about things? You mean about that big secret you mentioned last time? Yes. We haven't. I figured it was something serious, so he wouldn't tell me about it, and at least not yet. But we're getting there. Maybe? I see. That's good. Yeah. Rushing these things can get tricky. But I hope he talks to you. I think he might feel better afterwards. I hope so too. Okay, Ryu has been pulling on my sleeve since I started talking. I think he wants to say happy birthday to you too. In the background, I hear my brother's high-pitched, excited voice. Hi, Haru! Happy birthday! Thanks, bro. How's it going? I'm good. Didn't bump into anything today after or fall. I'm proud of you. Try to keep that. Try to keep it that way until you go to bed, okay? Yep. Is Mom still there? Yep. For a second, the line goes silent. It's me again. Tatsuya's out right now, but he wanted to wish you a happy birthday too. Do you want him to call later or? Nah, it's fine. Tell him I said thanks. Okay. Take care, Haru. I love you. Love you too. Bye. Okay, it's time to get dressed and go survive my birthday. I was kind of hoping to forget about my birthday since I don't have anyone to celebrate with. Never found the right moment to tell the house. If I start running around and annoying and announcing it now, they'll just think I want presents or attention. I don't know which one is worse. Besides, I'm fine with not celebrating my birthday this year. It's not like it was such a blast a year ago. I make my way to the living room. I stop. Maybe I can have dinner with everyone. Not to celebrate, but just to eat and talk a bit. Ever since I started living here, we noticed that the guys don't interact much. I don't think it's because they hate each other. Rather than that, it seems no one has bothered to create the right opportunity. I resume walking. Honey is in the living room. He's sitting on the couch and browsing through what looks like a photo album. He hears me approach. He looks up and smiles. Hi, Haru, what's up? Hi. I was thinking that, I sigh and shake my head. I need to start with an easier target. Never mind. Have you seen Soichiro? He's in his usual spot. Thanks. I go to the kitchen. Soichiro's sitting at the table. There's a stack of papers in front of him, and he's frowning in concentration. When he sees me, his expression clears. He gives me a big smile. Hello, Haru. Are you grading our tests? Yes, I am. I should probably be doing this somewhere else. Probably. But since you're doing it here, I'm afraid I haven't read yours yet. Just my luck. On second thought, maybe it's for the best. But I don't know. Won't hurt me. Oh no, I'm sure you did great. I can read it now, if you'd like. Just let me, He browses through the papers as I walk closer to him. Isn't it against the rules, you grading with me looking over your shoulder? Well, technically it is, but I think we could make it make an exception. Just this once, okay? He tilts his head a bit and grins at me. Again, he looks much younger when he does that. I smile back. He starts reading my paper. I sit across from him and do my best not to fidget. I could not do that. I don't think I could just be like, okay, teach, grade my paper. I would feel so awkward. Yes. Interesting. Why did you choose to write about compassion? I liked how you talked about it, but it also made me think more deeply about why I enjoy helping people. Before, I assumed it was because I just like seeing people happy. But what if it's out of self-interest because it makes me feel important or even superior? I'm sure that when the answer comes to you, Haru, it'll be the former. He says that like he's absolutely sure it's the truth. And I feel warmth spread inside my chest. You always think the best of everyone. No, not everyone. But it's easy to think. the best of you. Our heart. Don't say things like that. Again, there's no hesitation. We look at each other for a while, both smiling. Then I feel my cheeks heat up, so I avert my eyes. So, I pass? Oh yes, of course. You, did very well. Great. Wonderful. Listen, maybe we could all eat together today. Soichiro regards me with his eyebrows raised slightly. There's no special occasion, just thought it would be nice. I've never seen you guys talk. You're right. I guess, we've all been caught up in different things. So, you're up for it? Of course. I'd be happy to make dinner for everyone. Great. I'll ask the others and let you know. Soichiro nods and returns to his paper. This is pluralized. I go back to the living room. 1 down, 2 more to go. Kane, do you have a sec? Sure. Take a seat. Kane closes his photo album and pats the space next to him. No thanks. It won't take long. Oh, okay. As usual, I'm being a weirdo, but he doesn't seem bothered by it. He smiles. So, are you free today? Yeah, I was planning to just stay home and relax. I hope no one calls to invite me anywhere. Popular people problems, something I'll never have to worry about. Great. Do you want to eat with us? I mean, me and Soichiro? Will Soichiro be cooking? Maybe? But we can help him. Okay, sure. It'll be interesting. Phew. 1 more to go. What was that? Nothing. I'll go and look for a somewhat smooth, however smooth, way to make yourself look like less of a weirdo. I walk out of the living room without looking back. I don't want to give him a chance to change his mind. Oh. I think this is what the beginning part affects a lot of. Like if you're nice to them. And I wasn't nice to Shinya. I forgot. It's been so long. Oh no. I walk to Shinya's door and knock. If I'm extremely lucky, he won't be at work right now. There's no answer, but I think I hear a chair creak, so I knock again. There's silence. Is he in there ignoring me? Only one way to find out. I start banging on the door. This time the chair creaks with a lot more force, and I hear quick, loud footsteps. Alright, well, we'll see if Shinya will join us on our dinner. Our not birthday dinner. And in the next episode. I am Tato Cat. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon.